I want to ask you about kind of the second half. What you guys, what the locker room was like, and then just how much confidence you get offensively when you see the defense kind of forcing those turnovers.
Yes, sir. Coming into halftime, we knew what was up. Score was 0-0 in our eyes. We knew we had to come out and play hard. Defense came out, made a great stop. I want to say they had like 2 forced fumbles or whatever they did. They came out, and I'm not sure we capitalized not on them drives, but I know that we have to put more points on the board in the red zone.
All right, next up, let's go with Mike Griffith and Seth Emerson. First, Mike Griffith, do you have a question?
Mike's on the defensive channel, so I'll hop on this one. Kearis, obviously the big win today, but with Alabama looming next week, personally, how quickly do you move on from this game and start mentally preparing for that contest next Saturday?
Like I said about last week, about this week, same thing. Jordan win tonight, and tomorrow I'm worried about Alabama.
All right, Seth Emerson.
Kearis, you know the identity of this team last year on offense. How do you think it's different, and do you think that it's not reliant or it can't be reliant on the defense being as good as it's been, because there will be days that it does give up points?
We know what we have on our offense, and we know what type of weapons we have. We just have to go out there and execute. And we so far we're doing a great job of executing. Like I said, we have to put more points on the board in the red zone.
All right, next up, let's go with the next two being Brandon Sudge and Anthony Dasher. Brandon, do you have a question?
Hey, Kearis, kind of going on like your own individual performances, over these last couple of years, did you ever feel like you would be able to get to this point of getting over the injuries, being a feature part of the offense?
I've faced adversity all my life, and it's nothing that I'm doing right now is new to me. It's like I love playing football, and like right now I'm just playing football. I just love what I do. I love being in the locker room. I love my teammates. I just love playing football. So it just none of this is new to me. I just have to keep building on what I'm doing and just pulling the guys around me and just be as explosive as we can.
And then also to follow up on that, can you recall a moment or maybe a catch you had where you kind of took a step back and thought about the progress you made and the whole journey that you've had? Because I remember you had an injury right out of high school as well.
Yeah, like I said, I've been facing adversity all my life, and now I'm given the opportunity to go out there and make plays, and I'm just trying to execute every opportunity I'm given.
All right, how about Anthony Dasher? All right, Dash might be on the defense. How about Dean Legge? How about a Jake Rowe? Do we have a Jake Rowe on this one? All right. Do we have a William Newland or anybody from the Red and Black like to ask a question?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Kearis, what did it mean to you to pull in that first touchdown? And, what can you say about how the team was able to get so many different receivers involved in offense?
That first touchdown meant everything to me. I always been telling myself since the beginning of the season, I had dealt one of my close friends, DeAndre Jolly, was killed, and I just wanted to dedicate that touchdown to him and just long live my brother.
All right. David Pascal, are you on this phone? How about Greg Poole?
I'm here for Greg.
Okay.
Hey, Kearis, I asked Stetson how you guys, you seem more comfortable throwing the ball over the middle this year than years past, it seems. What do you attribute that to? Just that, your receivers and tight ends being able to work the middle of the field more?
It's just reps. Especially going against our defense every day, just repetition of just running routes and just knowing coverages and just trying to ball. That's all it is, just learning the system and knowing what the defense is trying to do.
How about Avery Braxton? Avery, do you have a question?
Yeah, Kearis from WMAZ here. It seems like the last couple of games you've really come on, man. How does it feel to kind of be that go-to receiver? Obviously, George Pickens picks up a lot of attention. For Stetson to be able to come to you the last couple of weeks and you have big games, what's it mean to you?
It means a lot. It's just knowing that I'm helping my team out each way I can. Just even when I'm not getting the ball, just making sure I'm blocking, just being physical on the point around the perimeter because we got great backs in the backfield. So, of course, I want to be able to block for them so they can have explosive plays. But it means a lot to me just being able – the opportunity to come my way, just taking advantage of it and just having fun doing it and enjoying the excitement that it brings with it.
All right, let's go back to Mark Weiser. Mark, did you have another question? Mark?
Sorry about that. Kearis, do you feel like the offense needs to step up in terms of as the level of competition rises, going to Alabama with their level of defense? How much you've talked a few times about executing better. How much urgency is there given the opponent next week?
Glad the urgency is there, but we just have to capitalize on in the red zone. Field goals won't win too many games, but it will put points on the board. But 7 points and 3 points is a huge difference. And when we're in the red zone, we got to be able to score points. And Tennessee did a great job of that, for stopping us.
All right, we'll round out Kearis with Chip Towers.
Yeah, Kearis, I know you guys are looking just going to enjoy this victory tonight, but looking forward to the Alabama. How eager are you guys to test yourself against them? And obviously, you know that the Alabama pedigree and y'all's history against them. How bad do you want to prove yourself against those guys?
I'm just going to enjoy this win tonight, and I'll worry about Alabama tomorrow.
Okay. Well, what would you think tomorrow when you start thinking about Alabama?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, what will you think tomorrow when you start to think about it?
Just trying to go 1-0 each week and trying to better ourselves, focusing on Georgia.